At that point, what did you say to the guys in the locker room that you're comfortable sharing?
We didn't respect the game or the opponent, and the only way they score 41 is if we're playing the way we did on both sides. And so turned the ball over. They shot 7 for 9 threes, and the closeouts weren't aggressive into the bodies. Just made them too comfortable.
You got all the way back into the game. You all even took a lead, but it seemed late in the fourth quarter. There was a lot of defensive lapses. Could you see that as well? And what was it? Was a bunch of miscommunication?
I mean, some we just got driven. Some, I guess, cross matches, mismatches, size on lack of size there. But we got to come across and make plays and not just watch guys lay it in. And then a few big offensive rebounds. We had.
Thank you. The dreaded watching guys just lay it in. Oh, man. That's one of my pet peeves right there. You see it all the time, man. How many times we gonna see these guys drive to the hole? You're supposed to contest every shot that you can. When I see a guy drive to the hole and shoot a layup with nobody leaving their feet or at least trying to contest it to try to block the shot, it's a problem. It's an issue. This is the NBA. Everybody can make layups. Everybody can shoot. Now, you have your specialists, of course, but everybody can shoot. If you don't put pressure on them, if you don't hard contest, they're going to make the shot. As simple as that. It's a lot of bird watching going on. It's a lot of little one bump shoves and you just out of defensive position and a guy just gets an easy bucket. It drives me crazy. You need some chicken hawking defense with a bear claw grip. That's exactly what you need.
Had some late turnovers that hurt us as well. We could extend the lead, 3 specific ones in transition. But, big offensive rebound that they got and a few drives to the basket. So, we were inconsistent all night. I'd say the second and third and most of the fourth, and we decided to play really good, but too little, too late.
When you say you guys disrespected the game early, what are you referring to, and what do you feel like led to that?
The opponent. Like I said, you look at the records, you look at who you're playing against, some young guys, and don't come out prepared and let them get comfortable, let them gain confidence, and then it becomes a tough game. And you've seen that.
And the Rockets cannot allow somebody to get comfortable. You just got smacked back-to-back by the Lakers. I'm still ain't over that. You can't afford to come out lackadaisical. You can't afford to drop these games on the back end of schedules this late in the season. You just can't. But I will say this. Last few days, these Rockets have looked a lot better offensively with the movement. Obviously, they changed some things up. Ime Udoka or whatever. They're playing at a faster pace. It's more motion. People not just standing around. I'm glad they threw Holiday in there because he's supposed to be in there. He's a veteran. He's a knockdown shooter. He's a cool hand. So that was a brilliant move putting Aaron Holiday in there. He hit clutch shots. So things have changed. The offense have looked better. It has. But you have to finish games. You have to take these teams serious. Playoffs around the corner. It is around the corner.
That happened a lot in the NBA over the years, and fell victim to that tonight. And so, like I said, whatever you got to do to get yourself prepared to come out and play like we did the final 3 quarters, we need that from the start.
What is the message that you can give to your team? This has happened. It happened against the Warriors. It happened against Portland. I think it happened against Sacramento. What is it that needs to be told to them in order for them to come?
What about them shots by KD? Cool as a cucumber. Them were some clutch shots down the stretch. Too bad it didn't go for nothing. Too bad it didn't go for nothing. But you dig yourself in a hole, trying to climb out. That's what it looks like. Those last few possessions down the stretch when the Rockets just needed to get a stop. How many times it was a tie game? They kept allowing Chicago to come down and make buckets, even against the shot clock. They just find a way to sneak a ball in. See, that's what happens when you don't come ready to play and you've been in a hole and you dig yourself out and you're battling down the stretch. That's when luck goes on their side. At the end of shot clocks, couple of swings here and there, guy in the corner, he knocks down the three. You score, they score. It was very frustrating, especially when you're supposed to lay your hat on defense. It was very frustrating.
Come out and play with the way that they played at the end of the game to begin the game against these teams.
And you come out like that, you're going to be inconsistent. You're going to have bad losses, and this is another one of them, and just stop bullshitting.
We're going to leave it right there. That is the key right there. Stop bullshitting.